Hi there and welcome to this video review and overview of the Syncly Music app and plugin for Premiere Pro. Now what Syncly Music is a piece of software that allows you to compose customized tracks for your videos, and it's really designed at video editors and content creators who want to have customized music tracks, so stuff that sounds different from everything else, and it allows you to do this in a very easy and accessible way. So people without, say, classic kind of music training, people who aren't music composers but typically specialize in video, you want to add a really fitting track to your video, and this is what the Syncly Music app is designed to do. So I've been trying it out. I've used it on a couple of projects. I'm really impressed with it. It's a very simple but effective piece of software. So I'm just going to go through exactly how the software works, how to install it for Premiere, and how to use it and customize the tracks that you want to use. You basically go ahead to their website, which is synclymusic.com, and you'll find Premiere Panel there. You go ahead and download it. Now it works by using an extension in Premiere Pro, so it works on both Mac and PC. I'm using the Mac version at the moment. I've used the PC version, no problems with either, so that's really good. You go ahead and you'll have a little button here that says acquire or install, and you go ahead and click that. That will install, and as long as your Creative Cloud is up to date and you're using Premiere Pro CC 2018 or later, I'm on the very latest version, 2019, and it's working fine, it will go ahead and install. So once you've gone ahead and done that, if you jump into Premiere Pro, and all you need to do is go to the Window tab at the top, and then down to Extensions, and you should see Syncly Music there. You go ahead and click it, and it will open up in its own window. Now the interface I found is really clean and smooth. It scales pretty well as well, so if you want to make the window a little bigger or smaller, it's reasonably easy to do, and you can scroll through all the various different options pretty easily. So in terms of the tracks, you can either go ahead and search, so you could put something like piano in, for example, if you were looking for piano music, and it's going to give you some suggestions based on that. Or you can go ahead and have a look based on sort of genre and feel, and then once you find something that might fit the type of feel that you're going for, so let's have a look at, say, for example, positive energy, it will then give you a bunch of tracks that fit this type of feel, and you can go ahead and preview them. So if I just put the sound on, I can see now we have this track playing, and I can go ahead and skip through, listen to different parts of the track through the waveform, and that's quite handy because I can see where the builds are, where the quiet parts are, and I can sort of see if that's going to work for the type of feel that I'm going for. So that gives you your base track, but now where Syncly comes in really handy is being able to customize this track exactly how you want it to be. So you'll see that down the bottom we have these two sliders. Firstly, we have the customization slider, and this allows you basically 3 levels of customization, and takes the track from a sparse, very sort of backgroundy feel to the sort of mid-ground where it's there but it's not too prominent, to the sort of full fat version with everything. And you can see that as you click through that, the waveform changes and it gives you an idea of how the track is. Obviously you can play that and listen to it. And then if we go right into, say, for example, the sparse, very much in the background, bringing it up a little bit, and then the full version of the track. So that's nice to begin with. The other thing you have is a tempo slider, and that allows you to go all the way from speeding up to 115% all the way down to slowing down to 85%. So you've got a nice 30% window there where you can really customize the speed of the track to fit the speed or rhythm of your video as well. The final customization is something that they call the stems. This is where it gets really powerful because you can literally go into every instrument that forms this piece of music, And what you can do is, for example, if you've got a track and maybe that drum beat in the track is a little bit off-putting or it's too prominent, you could just go ahead and mute the drums there. And maybe there's a string section that you don't quite like, so you can take that out as well. And so what that gives you is a real high level of control of exactly what makes up each individual song by controlling the individual instruments. So what you do once you've gone ahead and selected your track and you've customized it, all you do is you go ahead and you click on this icon here, and what that does is connects to Syncly's music servers. It creates that customized track, and then that will export the track out for you, ready to drop on your timeline. And then just the final step is obviously then just bringing that on to your timeline. So overall, the application is super easy to use. Like I say, I think it will really appeal to those people who don't necessarily have a strong musical composing background but want to create unique and interesting music tracks for their video, and it does this really well and really easily. In terms of the pricing of the panel, what's really interesting to see is that they offer two versions, a basic and a premium. Now the premium version runs $240 a year, but that does give you complete unlimited use of the panel. It also allows you to use it for paid content, so anything that you're, say, putting on YouTube and earning ad revenue for, or anything for commercial use. If you are just someone who makes videos for the fun of it, maybe a bit of a hobby, what they do offer is all the features of the premium. You're only allowed to download one track a month, but you can still use the panel and listen to the other tracks. So if you're only creating videos now and again, being able to get a customized piece of music for free, albeit only one track a month, is still a fantastic option. So that's definitely worth checking out if you are a non-commercial user, only creating ad hoc videos every now and again. Overall, I've had a really good experience using the Syncly panel. I'll be using it for some of my content and some of my upcoming videos. I'll be really interested to see how they develop it and add further tracks to it. If you do have any questions or comments, please drop them below. I'll do my best to get back to you. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.